All right, hey everyone, it's Melissa here. I am just getting home and just settling in. It's been really cold over here today with the rain and the snow. So, what's going on in my life? All right, let's talk about business for a little bit. Um, it's been crazy with just the different stuff going on here with my jobs. Four jobs and one more who wants to interview me. And I just want to talk business for a minute. I had a great interview last week with this woman. I went back to the place today and had a second interview, and the interview went really well. I had kind of been thrown off. Like, I was supposed to have an interview with this guy, and when I went in, I was like, yeah, hi, and this lady and I just kind of, had the eye contact, and I shook her hand and told her who I was waiting for, and she was like, okay, let me get him, and then he's like, go ahead and do the interview with her. And so I was thrown off a little bit with that. Let me tell you something with the business world, first of all, that's really important. With my applications, I get people now who are like, holy cow, I love how much you have worked. Look at all this experience you have. Look at how much you have invested in yourself. And I don't get like an old school mentality of like, oh, why do you have so many jobs, right? I don't get that. Um, it's important to keep on investing in yourself. So with four jobs, I had already had one job who hired me, and they're like, we love your smile, we love your vibe, you got a great vibe, you're going to be great here. So what happened in the meantime with that job is my first job was like, they had given everyone a pay raise, and then they were like, okay, we have this opportunity opening up. So they hold on, I've got a text. Okay. So so they gave me more hours, and we talked about it. I had already offered my work skills, and they were like, "Well, let me think about it." And then they had gotten back to me, and I had already said, look, I need a commitment. I need consistency. I need this, this, and this. So they're like, okay, this is what we want. And so I'm like, let me get back to you because I already got hired at another job. And so I had contacted this job and I couldn't get a hold of them. And so I was like, okay, no papers have been signed yet, so I'm sticking with you guys. So I have a commitment of a good chunk of hours there. So then after I got the second job today, I went back to the third job and then back to what was supposed to be my second job but is now my fourth job. And this person wasn't there, So I'm like, well, I tried to call this person, I tried to text them. And so we move forward from there. We move forward. So we're good. And the third job, they were not there, the person I needed to talk to. So I'm like, okay, we're good. They're going to get back to me. And then the second job, like I said, I had a second interview. This was the job I really wanted. This was what I wanted. And what I want to talk about is as you teach your kids to work, um, there's no time. There's no time to really spoil your kids in life. I guess is the only way I can say it. There's no time to spoil your kids. Anything that goes against the will or is distasteful or something somebody might not want to do is really not a good